Our quest leads us to here, this pissy side street with the colourful backgrounds. I'm told that a young Feilim O Haoain would steal matchsticks from local shops and sell them in this side street for half the price. He would later meet Gerad Hatton, who would sell cigarettes down this side street, and once together they would smoke and light matches and smoke cigarettes all day. At that point, the fusion was formed to begin a band called the Hardcore Priests of Yemen.
Yeah, it's working? Okay. Then they got the idea to make a video, a music video, into the cave with the fishes.
It's hard.
Emma.
It's
You
hard.
also have to deal with the truth.
Yes.
You know, you also have to face your inner demons, like I did in that clinic. Actually, that's where I met Feilim again after all that time.
Oh, really?
Yes,
in that clinic?
In that clinic.
In Florida, is that correct?
Florida, yes, yes.
Ah.
It was intense, you know, we really got to the core of our problems that we had back then in Ecuador.
Yeah.
And also, well, long before that, if we're honest.
Of course, of course.
But Emma, I really recommend that you do that too.
Moving on to
Yes.
another question. There seems to be some tension in the room at the moment. How would you describe the process that was involved on the 7th album, Big Rivers, Salty Priests, where you worked together on this album? How was the process there to make the album?
Inside the album, do you know?
Yes, yes.
And from there we latched on like ticks. We suckled like newborn calves.
Is it true you might have had a relationship with some of the members of the band? More than a friendship, I would add.
It was all one big relationship, really.
I see.
Romantically, apparently, I'm fully. There's a period where things are quite hazy, you know.
Of course, of course.
But the creative process and
Of course, things become blurred.
the suckling.
Yes, yes, yes. Because there seemed to be tension at points. It seemed like you were going so well together, and then suddenly there seemed to be all this stuff coming out in the papers, like Hardcore Priests of Yemen say, my fellow sponges are crap, and my fellow sponges say Hardcore Priests of Yemen are full of silly boo-boos. Is this true? Why was that? Why was that? What happened?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Well,
Is that just band things that go on?
the priest song Boo Boo, you know, we were kind of just being honest, whereas I think the priests kind of, they took a dig at us.
Yeah, in fairness, I don't know. I mean, we never said anything, you know, that could be interpreted negatively. Although it was interpreted negatively.
Boo Boo was meant to be a silly song.
Yeah.
Doing the tour with them was very organically natural to do it with them because
Like a peppermint tea?
like a peppermint tea. No, more like a fresh cow poo thrown in your face. Organic in that sense. It's schmelly. And oh, here's Neela. This is Neela who owns the place.
This is the infamous Neela.
The infamous Neela. Come on in, Neela. Get in here. We're talking about the hardcore priest of Yemen.
I'm just gonna put the dog in the fridge.
All right, put the dog in the fridge.
Neela.
But I think one of the most interesting experiences that I had with them is after the tour, they just, I don't know if it was something the Scallywags did or something, but the last show, they walked into the woods and just disappeared. And we didn't see them. And I still haven't seen them for years, except for one time where I think I met Feilim. Because
you met Feilim?
I was at the tour.
Don't get me started on their cardboard experiments. This is the kind of thing I was asked to design.
Dear Lord.
Dear Lord, indeed. This is not my idea of good design. This is not my idea of good makeup.
It's hideous.
It is hideous. And that, as you can see, is not my forte.
I imagine in the sweltering heat, cardboard makeup was a difficult thing to apply and to keep going.
Oh, my goodness, you have no idea. Well, I was reapplying makeup at least 2-3 times every 10 minutes. At one point, we completely ran out of makeup and I had to literally apply cocaine directly to the face. Although it was the best gig they ever did.
I'm told.
Mystery.
Mystery solved.
Mystery solved. Yeah.
Is it true while recording the band, you not only put them in separate rooms, but you actually put them in separate underground bunkers while recording their parts?
Not quite accurate. The drummer was in Tuam, the bass player was in Athlone, and the singer was in Cork. And the rest of them, I don't know where the fuck they were. But you couldn't have them in the same town.
No?
No.
The recordings
Very
didn't need gel. A volatile band.
Volatile.
Did you sense any tensions at that time between them?
No, because they're all in different towns.
Excuse me, I'll just have to drink some more of my wine. Would you like a little wine?
Would you like a pipe?
Yeah, the Cabernet Sauvignon. 1972. Oh, thank you very much. Put it back in the old chair there. Yes. The
band
the
becoming
3D. The question is not how did the band become 3D. How did the band become 2D? And the answer to that is they did not become 2D. They were 3D all the time.
Genius.
Yes.
In the music video for Spanish Omelette Irish Spuds, you requested that some of the members of the band, you represented them as an omelette being fried in duck fat.
Yeah.
All but one was represented in this way. The mandolin player Gerad Hatton was represented as a flying turtle. Was there any deeper meaning behind this?
Well, yes. I used to have a pet turtle back when I was 5, and the name of the turtle was Charles, and I always thought that Sean looked a little bit like Charles, and I used to think that perhaps if I put him in a video, he would be a turtle like Charles. You see, I was once in London Aquarium, and I saw a very large turtle, and I remember thinking to myself, turtle. And I think I thought that about 3 times, and then I just thought about Sean, and I thought Sean looks quite like my turtle, and that was that.
People said groupie. I wasn't a groupie. I was a wife. I was a lover. I was a sister. I was a friend. I was a lackey, you know. I did a lot for those guys, and I got fucked over. I got fucked over real bad, and I was the best hostess with the mostest that I could ever be, and there was this. I mean, I'm not gay, right? But there was this girl, and she said that she would run away with me, and you know, we would make beautiful poetry in the sky with fucking, and we didn't. She, you know, she got together with, I think, the fucking mandolin player, you know. I could do better than mandolin.
You were the first ones to discover them. Why did you decide, after bringing launching so many careers on Touched by the Arts, how did you decide to bring the band onto the show, to interview them?
It's a funny story, actually. No, you tell it better. So it was mostly that kind of thing.
They brought in a lot of equipment. They had a box of effects, and they blew my fuse box. I was lucky with the crane next door. They brought in a guitar. They brought in a piano. The band insisted on not playing acoustic. They wanted an electric gig. They brought in a bag of batteries. They took a battery from a car outside, trying to get the effects box working. Didn't work. There was a tin whistle player. Yeah, the tin whistle player. He wouldn't play without the effects box either. They hummed 2 songs and lip synced, and that was it. It was over.
Just like that.
Just like that. Just like that.
I'm told this is the magic well where the hardcore priests of Yemen would perform some of their ritualistic baptisms. Any band member that was newly involved with the band would have to be dipped into this pissy water that was said to contain some magical undertones of Yemenese goblins. Each band member would be dipped into its neck and then refreshed and reborn as a hardcore priest of Yemen. Lovely.
Lead singer Feilim, who had just a murderous look in his eye the whole time. Kind of ostentatious like a peacock, and yeah, him and his cohort Sean woke me up one night dressed up in some sort of rig out, like a wild ape on fire, and they proceeded to run around my room and pin me down and tickle me on the toes.
And yeah, it's just, I can still feel the energy in my heart of they were just outstanding, and the South American public just adored them.
Came out from the cave. They just fell in love with the fishes. They were so cute, that cute that they just didn't want to go out from there. I don't know. They said it. That's all that we know, because I don't know. That was the last bit. I was telling them several times, let's go. Don't stay here. It's nothing to do more than look at those fishes, but they were so attracted to them. Where? What are you saying? ¿De qué hablas? Stop. Para de hablar conmigo, ¿ok? Déjame terminar acá. So.
I'm told that in this area, the hardcore priests of Yemen will play some background backstreet gigs. And often was the case that they'd be flooded with people, mostly monks and prostitutes. And at those gigs, many strange things would happen. Some people would dance like this, and some people would dance like that. But all the same, they were dancing and bouncing and listening to the hardcore priests of Yemen. Let's get some gin.